Yo, this is Nick D.
I'm Brie K, and this is Kasari.
You already know what it is, man. It's William Cater.
Yo, this is DJ Lost and Found from the Missing Link podcast.
Hey, what up? It's Miss Hero from Pew Army.
This is Stephen the Levite.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy YP, a.k.a. Young Paul. You know what I mean? Representing the East Coast, New York, Jersey, stand up.
And you're tuned into the That's Not
Christian Podcast. Woo!
Yeah, what up, y'all? It's your boy Switch. I'm here with your man Jay. I'm here with your boy Ant. And we got our very, very special guest, BATTZ, in the building. What up, y'all?
What's goody? I appreciate
Welcome,
you guys
brother.
having me on.
It's a pleasure to have you on, man. And,
Thank you.
You just taking your time and your opportunity, man. Yo, this dude's setup is crispier than ours, man. Look at this guy's setup, man. He's ready to pod.
Yo, he in 3D, yo.
He looking like Ruslan out here, man.
Nah, that's where I learned it from, bro.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Man. How was y'all weekend, man? Y'all did anything interesting?
I'll go right here. Yeah, my weekend was pretty cool. It was very busy. Just I'm doing a lot of videography work for like different artists. I just tried not to just be like an artist because I feel like that's not the thing that's gonna get you in the door most of the time. You know what I mean? Just being a rapper, that's not enough, in my opinion. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Really busy, trying to chill out a little bit. This Monday was busy as well. So yeah.
Wow. So you've been like shooting for different CHH artists or like local artists?
Yeah, it's a mixture, like little commercials for certain people, or like certain CHH artists need like photos, or they're doing some video, small form content creation, things like that. So yeah,
that's awesome. And that kind of gives you opportunities, right? To like build or like connect. Connect and get features or you know what I mean? Be like
that's really been the main, like the way that I've been kind of getting into areas that seem like would take a long time or most people won't get into. Exactly. So yeah.
You hear that? Or y'all artists out there, man, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
They building out here, yo. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. How about you fellas? You guys did anything? Were you guys busy like that? Were y'all shooting cams, or y'all was just home watching Netflix, doing unproductive things?
That's what I did, yo. I don't even have a camera. I got an iPhone. I ain't do nothing, yo. I need one, yo. I need one. Hey, I mean, I took pictures at the game. That's about it.
Oh, that's right. You went to see the Nets versus Atlanta.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And you had them courtside seats. You was right next to KD.
Right. Well, but I was behind the Hawks bench though. So I was behind KD, but I was behind Trae Young though.
Oh shoot.
So who are you going for? Because you from Brooklyn, but you live in you live in Georgia now. So who are you going for?
Yo, that was tough. I was sitting there, like the dude sitting next to me was like, yo, you Nets or you Hawks? And I was like, I'm Nets, but my son was rooting for the Hawks, right? But then when it was coming down to the wire, my son getting hyped, so I'm like, I'm rooting for them now. And I'm like, yo, like Trae end up blowing it. And I'm like, see, this is what I get for rooting for these dudes, man.
Dang.
Oh, wow. So they end up losing?
Yeah, they lost. It was tied up all the way to the fourth. And then they blew it.
Wow, that was a good game then.
Yeah, they had a meltdown. It was a good game though.
Yeah.
It really was. So
that's good. That's a real New York team.
Man, get out of here, man. It's the Knicks, bro. You know what I'm saying? My man BATTZ came correct. He came with the Yankee hat on too. So
hey man,
what does that got to do with
green
the Knicks,
hat,
though?
man? I picked green hat.
No, see, it's
just a green hat.
It was just a green hat, yo.
That one was green.
Yo, the youngins don't care. They just care. They don't care about the team. They just care about the color.
They're like, yo, let me just get that one.
Yeah. So did you see KD's ashy foot or anything like that?
Nah, he had his legs covered, like all the way covered. You know, yo, fans are disrespectful, yo. There was a dude behind me screaming, yo, KD, you got your lotion? Yo, it was mad disrespectful. Then the other dude was like, He was like, "Yo, your bald spot getting bigger." I know KD could hear it. I know he could hear it because, like, I mean, when you're on TV, you think like it's so loud you can't hear it, but yo, they can hear us from there. Like, so I could see why they'll get tight, yo.
But I saw something on social media that someone yelled like something to KD, and KD answered or responded back. I forgot what it was, but it was like it was all over social media that same day too. That's what's crazy.
At the game,
yeah. Someone said something and then he commented back, or he said something slick. You know, KD, he ain't gonna stay shut.
Probably, but dude was super disrespectful. He didn't respond to him though. There was one dude. He was rooting for the Nets. He walked out. He was sitting behind the backboard. He walked out and he got close to John Collins and was like, "Yo, y'all gonna lose this game anyway." John Collins got tight, looked over at dude and started yelling at him.
Wow.
While dude was walking off, but dude walked off like he ain't stay there to say. He said it like in passing, but he never came back though. But these fans, they disrespectful, yo.
Whose game on the court were you impressed by? Were you like, yo, this dude could ball?
Yo, you know who was balling? I was surprised. Herder.
Herder?
Yeah, he was working. That dude he's nice, and Trey is nice. He got a little shot on him, man. Even though he blew it, but that was like the main dude. Like you could tell everybody was just losing it for that dude.
Yeah.
What's up with KD and like hovering over Trey?
I know he kept messing with him. He was messing. Yo, he was messing with him from the
it
jump.
started being weird.
I know he was right. He was putting his arms around him and stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, BATTZ, what's your basketball team? Do you have one?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not. I'm not.
You
really
don't watch basketball?
Sports. I'm not in sports like that, man.
No?
As much as I was when I was younger. I used to be really in it because like the culture of where I grew up.
Yeah.
But as I got older, I was like, nah, I ain't really pay attention to it like that.
Yo, dude,
how old are you?
Busy, man. He's shooting videos,
19.
Man.
He's 19.
Wow.
Wow, he could be my son, yo.
Oh, really?
TNC Lost and Found says TNC, what up? Shouts
What
out
up,
to
what
DJ
up?
Lost and Found.
Was good, bro.
Yeah, BATTZ, because I think I heard you on the joint say your pops was born in 79.
Yeah. My dad, in 79.
On Southern Hospitality.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate you knowing that though.
Yeah, I peeped that. I was like, dang, his pops born the same year I was born. Like,
Oh, really?
Yo, he made me feel old, yo.
Nah, that means his dad is young. That's what it means.
Yeah.
My dad being old like that, so nah.
But I listened to that and I was like, wow. But that's dope though.
Appreciate that.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
How about you, Jay? You did anything interesting?
That dude bought a sushi platter, yo.
Oh, nah, that was Friday when I got home.
That was Friday.
Yeah, that was Friday. Well,
But you had you had the Japanese dude in your crib making it? That was a big platter, yo.
Yeah, nah. He wasn't in the house. It's just a local spot we ordered from.
He said, nah.
He said, nah.
I stayed.
Not this time.
I stayed home.
Right.
Yeah, not this time. Not yet. No, just stayed home with the kids in the weekend.
Nice.
So, yeah, just chill.
Cool.
No Netflix though. Just work.
No Netflix.
Working.
You see with Jimmy? Shout out to BATTZ, the first rapper with a mic. Wow.
Really?
Nah, we had a couple.
No,
but
We
nah,
had a couple, but no one's coming as crispy
not
as
like
him.
this. Not this.
What you mean?
crispy.
We had Ruslan come.
No, but I mean,
rapper. He said.
Well, Ruslan's
Ruslan
rap.
Oh yeah, he is a rapper. He ain't rapping no more.
Ruslan's
He's a
different, bro.
YouTuber.
Like he's out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
He's a YouTuber now, yo. That don't count.
I guess so.
he's supposed to have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, his joint is sick.
But you know what? BATTZ had recently put out like a little like a clip, right? Like kind of like talking to independent artists and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like what they should do. Have you been looking to like get into podcasting? Is that something that you've been interested in?
Yeah, actually like streaming, Twitch streaming, YouTube, things like that. I'm just wanna my method that I think I'm a tackle is like create long form content on Twitch, right? So I'm streaming for like an hour or two, and it's structured. So like same way you guys got topics that you're going through.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through those topics live on Twitch, right? I'm making PowerPoints, breaking down things, reacting to videos.
Oh wow.
And then I cut those. I'm gonna cut those up and throw those on YouTube, and those each individual videos from a
Look at
3-hour
that.
streaming. So that's really what I'm trying to do right now. And then
This guy, yo.
and I'm
Nice,
younger,
man.
so I'm gonna be like doing like some gaming stuff on there too, and all that type stuff. So
Nice.
What games do you play?
man, bro, I be
Oh,
playing
you
a lot of
thinking about
stuff
playing?
like Mortal Kombat, Call of Duty, stuff like that. That's
Oh,
what I really be
wow.
on. Yeah.
You're gonna have a nice setup.
Oh yeah, bro. We're working on it right now.
You're not
Got a few
into. Yeah, yeah. You're not into like jeez, what's this game?
You
With
did
the
all that to
skins.
forget, yo.
Yeah, I forgot
Fortnite?
the name of it now. Yeah, Fortnite.
Oh,
like those
Fortnite.
type of
Oh
games.
no, when like a few years ago I was, I was big on that.
He too
Nah.
old for that now, yo.
Nah, I ain't saying it like that. I ain't saying it like that. But
No,
nah,
it's just
yo,
like, do people even still play this game?
nah, it's
Yeah,
still,
they
we still
do.
got like millions of people playing it today. So yeah, there's people playing it. Yeah.
Well, Fortnite? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
My kid
people
is,
still play.
he's always asking for them cards.
Oh, the
V-Bucks,
V-
Skins,
yeah.
right? V-Bucks.
Yeah. They finessing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every time
yo.
you see the card, hey, can you give me V-Bucks? Can you give me?
Nah, yo.
I'm like, going broke because of V-Bucks.
Wow.
But yo, that's what's up, man. I mean, you seem to have a plan and a vision,
Yeah.
That's
and-
dope, yo.
I
and
appreciate it.
and it's just about executing, which I'm sure you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You
Bro,
seem
he
confident
already
about-
step one. Look at his camera. He already
Yeah, you're still on
Appreciate
that.
that
Nah,
joint
it's
is
fire.
crispy, yo. I'm telling
Fire,
you, he's 3D.
kid.
He's 3D right now.
So, did you guys hear about the tornadoes that happened?
Oh my
Man,
gosh,
I was
yes.
just watching it right before we logged in, man. It took my how it leveled the whole city.
Mhm.
A town.
What?
Excuse me, a town. It leveled a town.
Wow.
That's insane,
We-
man.
Yeah, we have family members in Tennessee. Well, they're in the border of Tennessee and Kentucky. And as soon as I found out about it, I like messaged them, and they didn't really respond to like in the afternoon. So I was like, "Oh crap! I hope nothing, serious happened." But they got
okay?
back to us. Yeah, they're okay. They're okay, and their home was fine. It was just so one of the family members, he's in the military, so he got called to like help out, whatever.
Mhm.
And but he was saying like destruction wise, like it was insane. Like
Yeah.
pretty much a house could be there yesterday, and then the next day, boom, it's
That's
just like a
terrible.
hole. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty wild.
Wow.
Now, BATTZ, you from
Tennessee,
Nashville, right? You
Yeah.
in Tennessee, right? So did you experience anything like that?
So for like my family and people I know personally, like my immediate family, we were good, but we like went downstairs in the basement and everything. It was like 3:00 in the morning, all that type stuff.
Oh, so the
Wow.
the sirens went off then.
Yeah, the sirens went off. Like I was already up. I'd be up. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I heard it. I was like, oh shoot. So I went and knocked on my dad's door and everything, woke them up,
Wow.
and then got my little sisters and everything, put their shoes on real quick. Went in the basement. We got an extra room in the basement, so we were down there. There's no windows or anything, so it's the safest spot. Yeah, and then like there's a lot of people in like the outers. Like we could have got hit like if it just moved a little bit. You know what I mean? Type stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a lot of people. That's how bad it was for a lot of people. And the destruction it's crazy. It's really messed up. Really, if I'm being real, like you said, a house could be there one day and then the next day it's just gone, type stuff. So yeah, and try to help out as much as I could with that in the ways that I can. You know what I mean? I am like 19. I just can't be doing everything.
Yeah.
But I did
Wow.
what I feel like I could. So yeah,
Wow, man, that's sad, man.
really
and
is.
the death toll is rising, right? Like
Nah, yeah, it's rise, man. Like I think this is like the biggest tornado in like history in December
Yeah.
or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wow.
And it hit different states, right? It didn't
it
just
went
hit-
through like I went Kentucky, Tennessee, and something else. I forgot. So yeah,
Wow. Crazy, man. That's insane, man.
Yeah.
Prayers up for them families, man.
man,
Yeah,
really.
for real.
Right before
That was
Christmas
awful.
and the
I
holidays.
know that's
all that.
awful, man. That's
It's-
rough.
It's wild. Yeah.
And so
Did you
with
see
it-
that- Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you see? I think somebody posted in the TNC Telegram channel. There was a church, and then the Bibles were still in the pews. Like, is that like a real photo?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Allegedly, it destroyed everything, but the Bibles didn't move. And
Dang.
I had reposted that. I found it interesting. I don't think that it's. I mean, somebody was saying, yeah. How about it? Don't touch the church at all. Then that would be pretty impressive.
I feel that.
But yeah, they definitely had that picture floating around.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's insane. Actually, there was a gentleman that he was saying that he was praying while it was happening. He's like, I don't pray. And he's like, I started praying, and by the grace of God, I'm still here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that.
And he showed all the other homes around him. I was like, wow.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was crazy. That's what made me like hit up the family members in Tennessee, because I was like, oh, wait a minute. This guy's in Kentucky and they're like right at the border.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy.
Yo, so BATTZ experiencing that, right? Because like, how was it at that moment? Were you like, did you sense like fear? Was it like, yo, I gotta pray? Were you like, yo, I don't know what's going on, or I don't think it's that serious? Like, what was your mentality going through that?
See, if I'm gonna be real and like just not like be on here lying like that, I don't really have like a feeling. Like when I see like something like that, I have this mindset. Sometimes I'll be like, that's not gonna hit me. It's not gonna happen to me. You know what I mean? Like out of all the chance, like the probability of it hitting me or something like that is like so low compared to like it hitting everybody else. And that sounds messed up,
Right.
like that's how I look at stuff a lot, which I need to work on, because that's gonna catch me one day. You know what I mean? I'll be like, nah, that can't happen to me. Then something will happen to me. I'll be shocked. But nah, I did pray. I called my mom. She was not hearing nothing. You know what I mean? So, good thing I called her and she got up and got to safety with my other sister. So yeah, that's all I really did was just pray, and I was fairly calm. I wasn't like freaking out or nothing. I didn't really actually know how bad it was, like, to be honest with you. If I would knew how bad it was and like what it was doing,
Probably would have, yeah.
I probably would have had like a different like reaction, be more urgent. I was chilling. I was just like, I'll get my jacket and go in the basement. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Wow.
And is that something that you guys prepare for in that area? Like, is that something that's common, or that was just like random situation?
I mean, we got tornado. I remember being younger, getting tornadoes like 5 or 6, but like it was not nothing this deep. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's not like something we prepare for all the time. It's like every once in a blue moon, couple years or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, I take that back. Last year we had a bad tornado. In
really?
the same area. My school got hit. Church right next to my school. Stuff got messed up. So yeah. My school didn't get hit bad, but areas like it barely like missed my school. So yeah.
Like out here in New York, I don't know what to do in a tornado. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I was just thinking like
I'll probably get in the car and drive.
Nah, that's the wrong move.
I'm trying to dodge the joint.
Jump in the car, you know.
Nah, that's
chase
not
a tornado,
Like Twister, like that movie. Yeah.
Right. Wow.
There was one time in the Bronx, like they were saying that there was like a tornado in the area, but
a tornado in the Bronx?
Yeah, I think it was more towards Queens or Long Island, and then they were saying, you know, they sent out the text messages at that time, and it was like, oh, be on the watch, take cover, and I'm like, a tornado in the Bronx.
There was one in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that joint messed up the streets. It had buckled the cement.
Dang.
Yeah,
I thought tornadoes needed like open land. I could be.
That's what I thought. That joint went through the street.
Dang.
But
yeah, we got Riggs in the building. What up, Riggs?
I appreciate
Riggs
that,
says homie music kind of cool. From the little that I heard, that's what's up.
Good looks, bro. I appreciate that for real.
Jay said, I like to hear BATTZ over a Riggs track. Okay. We putting tracks together now.
Bet.
Right.
Yo, they calling me a traitor.
Oh, yeah, because
I got the Bulls hat. I just told my wife that. I said I got more Bulls attire than like if I'm a fan. I just love their colors though, that red and black. It just hit different.
I feel it. The colors, that'd be the reason.
What a
Jay
Knicks.
said switch track too many hurricanes, so he started saying tornadoes.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wow.
Get that dude out of here, man.
Yo, have you you've heard any of Rick's joints before?
Oh yeah, I'm not familiar.
Oh, you need to check him. You need to check his last project. He got some beats on him too.
I bet. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
that'd be an interesting
Yeah.
vibe there. That's what's up, man. So what else we have, man? We had Kanye West and Drake benefit concert.
Y'all watched it?
I watched some.
I saw some of it.
No one watched the whole thing. No one's watched the whole thing, right?
No.
Nah.
Exactly.
I skimmed through it and then I was like, and then when I heard Drake, I definitely turned it off. I was
Really?
And I don't like.
You're
I think
Drake
Drake
fan.
I think Drake is dope, but
Yeah.
his performance, I was like, what is this? Then he's singing songs that I don't even know, that I've never heard of, and I'm like, these are the wrong songs, bro.
Was he singing though? Was he doing like the singing?
He started singing, like that's the first thing he did.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. I don't want to see.
I wasn't really
First of all,
feeling
he came out with them gloves and then he started singing. Nah, yeah.
Now Kanye, when he did that, la 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 la, wait till
Oh, he did it?
everybody was going crazy.
He came out with them boots, yo.
You know,
See
someone
him?
said on Twitter that Drake makes music for the times, and Kanye makes timeless music.
Yep, I saw that.
That was an interesting thing. And I think Drake got some classic songs, but
timeless.
Yeah, but I think Kanye edged them like with this.
That's what they were saying. They was like, this was basically their verses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't watch it though, so I don't know.
You ain't see it at all, or you just skimmed through it?
Nah, I just saw like them coming out and saw a couple of the things they did, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah. So they're doing this concert basically as a benefit concert for Larry Hoover, right?
Yeah.
So people have had mixed, some individuals have had mixed feelings about it, right? Because Larry Hoover,
the feds did, right?
Well, the feds, yeah. The feds actually said they're surprised that they're endorsing, or they're trying to do a concert for one of the worst criminals ever, right?
Wow.
If y'all don't know who Larry Hoover is, Larry Hoover was the the founder of GDs, right? Which is Gangster Disciples. Which is a big gang in Chicago. They originated 1970s, I believe, or maybe earlier than that. People have had mixed reactions because they say Larry Hoover is a community activist. Yes, he's made his mistakes, but at this point, they think that the sentencing is pretty extreme for him, and it's unjust, and that he should be released. So what are y'all thoughts on that? I mean, if you guys know about Larry Hoover and what they're trying to do.
So I definitely agree somewhat. You know what I mean? I think the fact that they're even willing to put like their name behind something like that shows how serious they are about it, or like people's thoughts. Because let's be real, if somebody was like dead, like an evil person, they're not doing that. You know what I mean? That's gonna only hurt. Especially like those are people, business people. You know what I mean? Kanye's a billionaire. He's smart about his money. So if dude was just a straight up horrible person that really should never get out, that's gonna only hurt his pockets, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I would definitely want to look into it more. But I know Larry Hoover is. I read a little bit about it before. I think it is a little extreme based off like some of the sentencing was a little too like was targeted.
Because he was associated with a murder, right? I don't think he even actually pulled the trigger, right?
Nah,
like he wasn't the trigger man, but he was there. He was a shot caller, right? And someone got killed, and when that happened, they gave him 200 years, right?
Yeah,
or something like that for a gang-related murder. And then in fast forward when it hit 1997, I believe, or somewhere around there, he was also convicted again for a situation about drug trafficking, conspiracy, all those other things, and then they gave him 6. Jimmy just mentioned 6 life sentences for drug trafficking and extortion.
That's OD.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Now his son is saying, that people are saying that 1997 issue he wasn't really behind that they're trying to pin him with. Supposedly he moved up 2 individuals to the top spot, and they're trying to pin him on that. So people have mixed motions, and they trying to say that he was covering, and because Larry Hoover's been now on some, let's teach people, let's give them education, let's teach our young, he doesn't endorse violence, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely taking a different tone than when he was probably younger. You know what I'm saying? I think he got caught when he was 45 though, during the first time, right? He was like in his 40s already.
Dang.
In the 70s. Yeah.
Wait, how old is it?
Because he's 70 now. He's 71, right?
Oh, he's like,
and they
50
still,
60.
And they're still calling him one of the worst criminals. Like even now at 71, like
yeah.
But wasn't there like a situation where they said that the feds think that he was running the operation behind, the jail or whatever?
Yeah, that was the one in 97 when he got 6 life sentences.
For the 6 life sentences was that one?
6?
Right.
Wow. That's crazy.
But people I guess that know him or around him, his son is obviously vouching for him. Like this is a man that hasn't seen his kid. You know what I'm saying? They say he hasn't touched his kid, hugged his kid, his grandkid, or his grandkids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, and he's on 23 hour lockdown. So he only comes out. Yeah, he's in a supermax. So he'll come out for an hour.
Yeah,
that's not even that deep for that.
And that's been going on for 20 years that he's been on that.
Yeah.
So when you get in the supermax, you know what I'm saying? That's like the ultimate, and they put you in the hole pretty much. You got 23 hours of being locked up, and then you get an hour to come out and eat or whatever it is.
That's crazy. Yeah, I think that's extreme. Yeah.
I feel like that would drive somebody insane.
It feels like that. It feels like politicians have done worse, and they don't even get that kind of treatment.
What? Yeah. Some of them still out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Some of them still free, yo.
Y'all talking that talk, huh?
I'm telling you, it's crazy though. But that's wild, yo. Like even at this age, they won't even know parole, nothing.
And then, but there's something called I was reading about it. Like I'm totally new to all this. It's called the First Step Act. And supposedly he qualifies for that because during that time they were giving hard sentences, right? Yeah. They were doing things and inequalities, right? Giving people extreme sentences that they didn't need to. And now, it's a little more lenient, right?
Yeah.
And he qualifies to appeal that, that whole sentencing of the 200 years. But now he got that other issue with the 1997, which is something else. So they saying that it's going to be nearly impossible for him to get out, unless one of the presidents pardons him. And they were trying to get Trump to pardon him, but he didn't. He never did. So unless Trump pardons him, he's going to stay there.
Trump, you mean Biden?
Nah, Trump, because at that time, remember, Trump was in office.
He was the one that signed that law, the First Step Act.
Yeah.
So,
dang.
But I don't know, man. I don't know your man Biden gonna do that, yo.
And then and then they were saying because Drake's performance was not that great that he's never coming out.
Definitely. It was like, yo, this is who you got to perform. Yo, he definitely staying in, yo.
And then you got Kanye talking about they didn't let the GDs in the door. Yeah, I mean, come on.
That's
crazy.
That's tough, man. That's terrible. It's terrible for his family, like for that type of sentence. That's wild.
Yeah.
Look at Jimmy. Biden was behind the crime bill. It's very unlikely he will pardon that. Of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, yeah, 2 different extremes, yo.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
for real.
Damn, man.
But it's like, who do you believe, right? Because the feds is saying one thing, and then
I'm
and
definitely
you know the
not
feds
believing the
lies.
feds. Right.
And then you got people that are saying like, nah, he not even on that type of time no more. Like,
Yeah.
but does that always mean like you let a person go? Because I'm sure there's other people who are locked up for years, for things that they've done, and they've probably repented in their heart. You know, maybe not to God, but just sorry about what they did. And
that's a lot of them. A lot of them do that.
And now they're trying to get out, and it's like, well, you did what you did, you know, whatever such years ago. You know what I'm saying?
But does his sentence, like, is that really equate to what he did though? Like 6 life sentences? Like
6 life sentences. See,
like they want him to die, come back, and sentence him again.
Yeah, I never understood that.
Now they're just being petty. Just make it worse.
They're being petty.
800 years. There you go. Nah.
They're like, yo, you die, resurrect. At the resurrection, you're still gonna be in jail.
Yo, just in case you live as long as Methuselah, yo, you're gonna stay in here.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but you know, a part of it too is also like GDs. You know, the gang culture, like in Chicago, that joint is crazy.
They still wilding now.
Like they ruining Chicago with the gang banging and the stuff that they do.
Basically, yeah.
So they look at it like he's responsible for all of that, even though he may not be still moving with them.
Right now,
they're like, he started all that. You know what I'm saying? He originated all that.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
That's gonna be a tough uphill battle. I heard that so the ticket sales, right? It went towards prison reform.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The merch, which was like the Balenciaga joint, the blue joint, the $100 shirt, the pants, and the hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't going. I think that was going into people's pockets or whatever.
Going Kanye pockets.
Yeah. So people were complaining about that, but it's like,
what?
Come on.
Did you buy one? Switch?
I mean, they still performed, bro. You know
right.
They for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
3 hours.
Did you buy one Switch?
I could be tripping, but I think it was.
Nah, I didn't buy one.
You bought them $400 jeans?
Hey, no.
I ain't rocking no free Larry Hoover. Anyway, I'm good, man.
Free Larry Hoover jeans for $400. That joint look like it got black tape on it.
That shirt looked like a crop top too, like it's short.
It was short and wide, yo.
Not like a long shirt.
Nah, they can keep that, yo.
Sound like a skirt.
What do you think about the stage?
That was dope.
It was cool, yeah.
It was ill.
I mean, I always like Kanye's presentation, like how he just put stuff together. Even though I know it's not him doing it specifically, but I like what I be seeing, so it's cool.
He says he does design,
but you don't think?
with it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
I mean, I think that might be just something they be saying. Like he probably has like some creative input. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He ain't like
not design it per se.
Yeah.
But you know, so BATTZ, you think like somebody went up to him and be like, "Hey, we're gonna have a replica of your mom's house." In as a part of the live show, and he's just gonna be like, I just make sure the door is black and whatever, this and that, like that type of
or he might come
input?
up with like a general idea and then like just people there helping him brainstorm. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then they're like, all right, I think as a team collectively we're gonna pick this one. Might be something like that. Yeah.
There's definitely creatives around him and people that are inputting. I mean, even his music, you see that, right? He has writers and he has composers. So I imagine with the merch or even his
I don't know about the merch.
His performance.
Yeah, I think he needs another merch person.
I think he might be doing the merch. Like,
he might be doing
all
that.
him, yo.
Y'all not rocking them fish boots? Y'all not rocking them?
Look. You see Riggs talking about them. You see the A shoes. People wear anything, yo. You see, he had the fish boots and then he had the villain boots. You saw them?
Yeah.
Nah, that dude is wilding.
Oh, snap. Mason, what up? He says, I've been hearing a lot of good things about this young man. Let's go.
Bats,
Man,
your
much
name
love,
is
man.
ringing. Bats, you working.
Much
For
love,
real.
man. I appreciate that for real. For real. It means a lot.
We had Travis Scott had recently been interviewed by Charlemagne the God, and
Lord have
he
mercy.
mentioned the situation that happened at the concert, and Charlemagne asked him a direct question. He's like, and which was pretty dope because sometimes interviews like the dance around the questions.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, you know, people online are saying that your music is demonic and
Yeah.
you know, you got this kind of influence. And Travis Scott says, no, I'm a man of God. And the world went crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially the Christian world.
I heard him say that too when he was playing it on Breakfast Club. They was
So
playing
what?
the
He's a
snippets.
CHH rapper now or not?
Oh no, don't tell them that. They gonna
Nah, they're gonna run with it, right?
yeah, they gonna run with that.
That
It'll
was
be like
wild.
Travis Scott is the biggest
He's
CHH rapper.
Yeah.
What you think, Switch?
Um,
I mean, I think everybody say that. That's just like anybody who accept
Yeah.
an award and be like, "Yo, I want to thank God." You know what I'm saying?
I think that's like an American, like not an
Like just
American
that's the thing to
but
say. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like somebody, yo, some
I'm
rapper.
a man of God. My mom goes to church,
Right,
so
yeah,
I'm a man
yeah,
of
yeah.
God now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But does that
exactly.
really truly make you a man of God? That's a
Nah.
different story.
Nah.
You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm saying?
think
Your fruit got to really show and I mean not to people, but in front of God. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Your lip service got to match your heart. You know what I'm saying?
that's facts. I think a lot of people are reading into it too deep when he said that
Yeah.
too, because they be like, man, they're trying to mock us and stuff like that, bro. That's like, all right, when you're in school or you're at work or something, you know how many people, if you go up to them, ask them, they would say they're a Christian, but they're
Right.
not. They're not living that way. You know what I mean? That's just something that, like you said, what people say. So
Right.
I think I'm being honest, it shouldn't even been like a big topic that everybody should have wanted to discuss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That like they even got that big, that much people like thinking about it. It's just like what?
And even like if you do a survey in America, like most of the people are either Catholic or Christian, right?
Christian,
like
yeah,
if you do the
that's it.
survey, they'll say, yeah, we're Christians. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to what sense, what degree, right?
Yeah.
So that's a whole though.
Did
I think for
Yeah,
go ahead.
No,
I was
so
gonna
what he gonna
say-
say?
Yeah, well, people say, yeah, I worship the devil.
Right,
Like,
right.
yeah.
See,
Right.
but there's two opposite ends though, because you have
What?
people who have been like, yeah, you know, I
Not
do
not
serve
no
dark,
not a big
dark.
star as big as
After
him,
what he
though.
just did, he can't do that.
He
Then
cannot
they
say
know
that.
they're making conspiracy videos and all that. Be like, yeah, he sacrificed.
They're
all
like,
them.
we knew that you were a
Yeah.
devil
Right,
worshiper. You did this.
He can't do that.
And then especially with all the legal battles he has, like
Exactly.
Yo, imagine that. He was like, I meant to do that. Like, what? Dude, yo.
yeah.
That whole
And,
festival.
and people, you know what? It could be a legit blindness, right? Like you might not think that I'm not doing anything demonic.
Yeah.
And be totally doing something demonic because you're blinded by Satan. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's just
That's
possible
pretty
to
much
just
how it
see
goes. Most people are not like, hey, I'm out, like outwardly praising the devil or whatever.
Right.
It's just, it'd be stuff that you don't realize what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's wild.
For real.
Jimmy says,
Jimmy.
even demons believe. Facts.
Facts.
Mason says the Kardashian ain't gonna let him fall.
His money too long. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know,
I mean,
man.
yeah. But that dude, that interview was bugged out though, because they kept trying to get him to admit, like, yo, did you take responsibility? Dude was like,
Yeah.
I'm responsible to find out what happened.
I got a question for you guys. If you don't
Whatever.
mind. Do you think he was responsible for that?
Oh, man, we talked about this too.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't.
No,
don't worry
it's
about it.
all
Don't worry
good.
about it.
It's good.
No.
Who's going first?
I'll go
Jay
first.
about to
So
say.
yeah, I would say it's like it's back and forth with me, right? Because
Yeah.
on the pod I had mentioned, you're there performing and you have people, trying to get your attention, and how come nobody, I shouldn't say nobody, but people that try to get their attention, and like, how do you just continue, performing when you see these ambulances, all this other stuff, right? And then I think about it like, well, that's what he's there to do, right? But then you have the other side where you had other, artists who, when something was going on, they literally just stopped the show. It's like, hey, this person needs attention, or you'll move back, or whatever the case is, right? Which we didn't see with Travis. But I guess the conclusion is that the people that organized it just did a terrible job, and obviously he's taking a lot of flack for it.
Yeah, he said when I was listening to the interview, he said that they, even though they declared it like for it to like a disaster, they never told him in his ear to stop the show. They told him that after his guests come out, they'll stop the show.
Yep.
So he said he wasn't aware. So then if that's the case, then that's on them. So because there were people communicating to them, telling them to stop, and they wanted the show to keep going.
Yeah.
Rick says no, Travis not responsible. It's silly to think so, in my opinion. And my opinion is low.
just do Riggs. Yeah.
Mason says he is not responsible.
Initially, when I saw it, I was like, yo, this dude is wilding. Like,
yeah,
because it looked like he was looking at the people within
it did.
Right? You know what I'm saying? It looked like he was looking in that area, and they was practically doing CPR right there.
Yeah,
and it looked like he was watching it, right? And then had the weird look, and then just kept it moving.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But then then they show you all these clips, people trying to make him stop and all of that, and you can hear him saying, "Who want me to stop?" But they never go any further into that. But then the people, they never actually tell him to stop though. So whose fault did it really at that point? They didn't communicate it to him.
Yeah,
I feel like there's just a lot of people responsible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you got
the
people that organized the event and didn't properly prepare for something like that. You have the fans, right? Because some of the fans were jumping on the ambulance when they came on, right? They were
like
EMT.
LNF said, that's the culture he built, though.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that I feel like everyone had his part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I'm saying
because the fans.
He got the fans like that though.
When the EMT was coming in, they was jumping on the EMT, not being able to assist people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But what I'm saying is that's what he hypes up, right? That's what he wants his fans to do. That's
the culture. Yeah, it's a wild event. Yeah. It's a.
I mean, I understand it to an extent. I'm not doing that if I like your music. You know what I mean? You're not gonna make me do that. Unless that's me as a person. You know what I mean? I definitely think that it wasn't his fault. You know, I'm just looking at it from an artist standpoint.
Right.
If somebody wants me to do a show, say some just for example, Coachella, and I'm for some reason on set at Coachella, and then something happens in the crowd. There's supposed to be a team that's already like has everything planned out for what's going to happen if this happens.
Right.
And they're supposed to tell me, and then they supposed to do everything. I am literally a face. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just there to perform, and they're supposed to be all the people doing that. So I don't think it's his fault in any way. And so,
but he's the name, so it's gonna go to him regardless. Like,
said sheep. I don't want to say that about people in case they want it, but I'm just saying like people like they don't think deeper than what they like to see in front of them and what's like shown to them. So, which I can understand, but then again, it gets
Mason
old.
says he must compensate the families just off the strength of condolences if he had a heart. I think that's what they said though, that he's been trying to compensate, but a few of them rejected it. They didn't want no parts of it.
Dang.
Yeah. See, look, Riggs talking about, can it be no one's fault? No, I don't know about that in this case.
Nah.
Like,
Lost and Found says the chaos was brewing long before the performance. He told people to break into the show on social media. Wow.
Yeah. So then in that case, then he plays a part in that fault too. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not to blame, but he's held responsible to an extent. Like, I mean,
but I guess you know what it is. You perform, right, and you're like, all my performances, nothing like this has ever happened, right? So you're not
Ain't nobody
expecting that.
pass
You're
out?
like,
Yeah.
I'm not thinking no one's gonna die or pass out.
Nah. Well,
And you
people
think
have
it's another
passed out in the show before, and he stopped it.
Right. But you just think like, oh, we're gonna go on with the show. But now this is probably actually a good thing to bring awareness, man, because there's a lot of artists that just go on with their shows. They have these wild shows, they don't care, and they have no awareness to the fans. And now it's like, all right, everybody after that was like on their toes, like, let me make sure I don't do nothing crazy and no one dies, God forbid. You know what I'm saying? Because now his money's long, you know what I'm saying? But already Coachella told him nah. He said I'll come for free, and they still told him nah. Don't come. You know, a bunch of endorsements. The Fortnite thing, they took what was it? They took, I think, his skin or something like that off the Fortnite.
I'm sure he got paid for that anyway.
Yeah, but you know,
And
like I said,
if you buy that, like, how did they give you your money back? Like, what?
I think like going forward, like he's no longer available in the store or whatever option was in Fortnite. I don't know how that works, but they were like, yeah, he can't.
BATTZ was like, yo, I want my $10 back.
That mug $25.
Oh, 25. See, look. He was like, yo, I want my money back.
That refreezing.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's up, man. But yo, good stuff, BATTZ, man. That's good to hear. Like, actually, like speaking about performing, like, what's going on with you, man? Like, your stuff. I seen. Well, we trying to get you on. They trying to get you on a Holy Smoke Fest next year. What's up with that, man?
Man, don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I don't know.
We got the young boy out here, 19 years old, right?
Yes, sir.
What was interesting to me about your music is that, right? And I hate to sound like an old head, right?
Yeah.
No auto tune, straightforward flow, right? Like boom bap, but still modern, right? Like it's still relevant to today, right? It doesn't sound like old school hip hop, but still, it's still rapping.
Yeah.
So like, you don't hear that much from dudes your age, or maybe I'm not aware of it, right?
Yeah.
So like, how did that influence come about? You know what I'm saying? What made you take that route and say, you know what? I definitely want to do this. This is how I want to sound. Or did you just fall in love with like 90s hip hop? Was it like your family was introducing you? Like, what's the influence behind that?
Yeah. So I didn't really grow up on like boom bap 90s hip hop like that, really. I grew up in like Lil Wayne, like stuff like that. My mom and my dad actually, when I was younger, they had like a keyboard, and they used to burn CDs and make songs, like just to play around and stuff like that. And I remember seeing that and being intrigued by it at a young age. Fast forward, I dropped a project in like high school, like 9th grade, and it was so horrible. I recorded it on my Xbox headset on Audacity, and I was getting roasted every day for how trash it was. It was that bad. Like people were playing it in class, and then like I'll walk in and they just start cracking up laughing type stuff.
Wow.
It was that bad. So then I was like, dang, I need to get good because this sucked. I ain't trying to, like, this is horrible. So I started doing that. I started studying, just like studying hip hop, and I just really that's when I started falling in love. I think my first like introduction to it was like J. Cole, Kendrick. To Pimp a Butterfly was like that. I think that changed my life, like my perspective of rap just in general.
Yeah.
Then I started going down the rabbit hole. I like Tribe Called Quest, Mobb Deep, things like these amazing artists, these groups, and just studied it. Like I went back and binged all the interviews, all that. Like I got that stuff memorized. And then I think like a year and a half ago, I taught myself how to produce. And the problem was I didn't have money to go get all the beats. You know what I mean? So I taught myself to produce, and then it's been that way since. And for example, I wasn't doing boom bap music at first, really.
Okay.
I was doing like, it was more like modern, like auto-tune, things like that. It's very strategic because I could do a lot of things, but I love boom bap, and I realized you got to add to a space that's something that's not already there as prevalent, and then that's how you stand out. That's how you grow. You have to add something different. So it's very strategic. And I'm making sure that I'm not gonna. A lot of people like lose their roots as they get a little bigger. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna make sure that's not the case for me. And that's just actually the reason why I'm growing at the rate that I'm growing, and will continue to grow if I stay that way. So that's
nice.
Yeah.
Like, does that temptation come about, right? Like you get on a song with an artist, and you probably know that, yo, I can do the auto tune stuff, or I can
better than most of them. Yeah.
Right.
No,
and then but then you're like, you know, or you try it, or you're like, but nah, I'm not gonna do it. It's like, do you have that temptation sometimes? Like,
like I be playing around, like I be playing around. I got like stuff like on my computer.
I know you got joints with them.
Yeah, I got like stuff. I just be like fooling around. I'm not dropping none of them or nothing like that. I'll just like show like being funny around some friends or something. But nah, the temptation does come for, like, for example, playlisting. I've been getting love from New Christian Friday for like my past 3 releases, and it's been encouraging and making me like low key, like making me insecure in like how I upload my music, because my next stuff that I gotta come out is more like some for real dark, gritty, like boom, like that mugs. I've been doing the more happy, like all soulful type stuff, but I want to do that, and then I was like, dang, this is not gonna get playlisted because it's not the sound, and then it makes me want to go hop on a trap beat or something like that. But it's a balance, trying to figure out how to stay focused on what I am without being so focused on the end result at that moment.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So,
and what's in and popular, right?
Yeah.
And then a lot of those things that are in and popular seem to fade out eventually, right? Because it's like, even the well-known rappers in the world, right? Like the Kendricks, the Coles, the Drakes, right? All these guys can rap. You know what I'm saying?
They all can. Yeah.
They all can spit and flow. Even the Lil Wayne, right? Like Lil Wayne is probably one of the illest rappers, right? So, you know, it seems like people have to have that at least to
that's
have
the bare minimum requirement.
Longevity. Like you can do all the other stuff, but that stuff will last for a little bit, and you can make it work. But I don't think longevity, it really lasts that long.
Yeah, I don't think either. For like, you know how like had like a hit every like year or two, like that's on a radio, that auto tune track.
Yeah,
people are not going back and listening to that. People are going back to listen to Pimp a Butterfly. People are going back to listen to Cole's projects. People going back to listen to Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Nas. Those tracks are timeless. Like you said, Kanye makes timeless music, and that's the difference. And that's why I aim to create one day. I don't think I'm fully there yet. I think I'm very close. It's just I am independent at the moment, which I want to stay independent.
Are you pure independent? Like,
yeah, man.
Or you're not like these rappers that be like, yeah, I'm independent, but I really got a little deal on the side, or a little distribution deal.
Nah, I'm 100% independent, man. I'm 100%. So yeah, and I plan to stay that way unless somebody offer me like $2 million, and then I'll do that.
Let's go.
I've been hearing about
TNC Records coming soon.
Montel's declining, like he's declining like big stuff. So 2 million probably ain't really nothing.
Montel, what's his name? Fish?
Montel Fish. So yeah, I'm probably thinking even small on that. So yeah, we gonna see. Yeah.
Awesome. So at this point, have you been offered like certain things?
Yeah, man.
I heard that bar. You was like, labels calling me, and you was like, I'm declining.
Yeah, man. I had a good amount. You know what I mean? Nothing like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But nah.
But now you're in.
They're very smart. They're very smart how they talk to you, man. It's like selling you a dream.
Of course. Yeah.
Like they take you out to a secret place that you never knew existed or something like that. Man, what the heck is this? They bringing everybody out to the studio, showing you everything. They're very smart. Try to get you. But yeah.
We getting inside scoop.
Right.
How they be recruiting? They just trying to draft dudes.
Yeah, that's really it's like a little.
And the thing is too, you young, right?
Yeah,
so
bro.
That's who they prey on the most. Like,
bro, I was literally just talking about this, bro. If I didn't have like my parents, bro, like just what they implemented in me, bro, I'd been signed, bro, like a year ago.
You know, yo, let me get that chain real quick. I'm in there.
Yeah.
Take that free dinner and bounce.
For real. I know. Chill. Let me chill out.
So
Nah.
you're producing the tracks, right?
Yeah.
Are you recording your tracks as well?
Yeah. I'm recording off this
Mixing them?
computer right here, man. Mixing them. Shooting all my videos. This
You're
camera
mixing
right
your own music,
here. Yeah.
recording it, mixing. You're shooting your own videos. That's why you feel like, yo, there's no need for a label. I do it all.
Only thing, I was just watching the interview with Russ today. Only thing that I feel like I'm missing that a signed artist has is money, right?
Money.
I mean, I make like, I'm not rich, but like at 19, I think I'm doing like good for no job. You know what I mean? Or just be my thing. But only thing I can use more is money, and I can get that if I wait. You know what I mean? And that's just my mindset. So I'm not rushing into anything.
That's good.
So that's trying to chill out. Not let every like stuff be exciting when I hear it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if I do this now, I'll have this in my pocket right now. I'll be chilling. But nah, I'm trying to think further ahead. And not be too happy about things and just look at
that's
it.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, any label that sees you, that's a package deal. You know what I mean? The dude produces. That's what J. Cole did. That's what Kanye's done. So, word, man. That's super dope, man.
That's a great mindset to have. Yeah.
Appreciate that for real.
Yeah.
And like you said, like it seems like you're a student of these things, right? It's not like
have to be, man. Yeah.
Oh, I just want to learn how to shoot a camera. It's like, nah, what do I need? What can I do to make this quality better? What can I do to make this sound better? So that's amazing, man. And you just 19, so I would love to see a couple years from now, man, where you at, man. And
they said he in a couple years he'd be a member of Indie Tribe.
Hey, man. That'll be crazy.
So, like, how did you get involved in the CHH space though? Like, what was when did that come about?
Really, I joined on Ruslan's Patreon, bro. And like I said, it was really about nobody was doing. A year ago, I could say my music was kind of doo-doo. Like it was like it was different. Like nobody was doing it. It was like, oh, he's a kid, he can rap a little bit. You know what I mean? I think I got way better in my opinion. And really, what made me stood out was that, first of all, I have videos for every song. Every song that I dropped has a video. And then I was marketing that way. It was boom bap. I'm in Nashville. Things like that. It was just being something different. Like it was just not the trap 808s. We love. Oh shoot, let me turn this back on. It got a 30-minute cap. I got to get a new one. But yeah, we love Jesus. Like the cliche, like hooks and all that stuff. That's really what got me into here, and I just start tapping in with the community. Like I said, Ruslan's Patreon, doing challenges, things like that. Just
did you pay for like any kind of marketing? Like I'm gonna go on Critique Fridays or
oh yeah, I did that like twice. I did like a Critique Friday twice or so, but I feel like it was more for like I feel like every CHH artist should do it like at least once, like just to tap in, just like, hey,
right,
I exist.
Yeah,
and then go do your thing, and then like now you in the back of they mind or something like that. If that makes sense.
Did you want to cater like to the CHH market, or are you just on some anybody who's a fan, like anybody who I can reach, I'm gonna reach, or is it like I want to be inside this little CHH bubble and the circle and whatever's going on?
See, I don't think it's different. I don't think those two things are different.
Okay.
I think they're in the same thing. I wanted I really wanted to be a part of the space. Like I think now that I'm in it, some people I don't want to be around. Like, nah, this is lame. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like they're boring people. I'm saying like some of these people like suck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, some of these people suck, man. But now a lot of these people are like genuine, great, good people, and that's what I love about this space a lot. And I love some of the fans. Some fans be like toxic, bro. Like I didn't capitalize G in the caption and God.
So they got you. They
They were on me, bro. Like literally, I got like 30 DMs that day, bro, because I didn't capitalize the G.
That must have been Kyle. Kyle, you out there, huh?
I'm a fake Christian, man.
Kyle Manning.
What, they call you a fake Christian?
Oh yeah, bro.
Nah,
you're talking about race. You're talking about race, man. Just talk about God. Stop talking, bro. Stuff like that. It should be low key racist people, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about, and I don't want to reach those people. You know what I mean? I feel like we got enough people really targeting those people.
JJ Heat says CHH is so toxic.
Yeah,
wow.
Man. Yeah, JJ Heat's one of the guys I met at Holy Smoke. He's a great kid. But yeah, and what I was saying, but yeah, I feel like we should be like more engaging the people outside the church because that's the people that need it the most. And I think that's the whole mission statement of Christianity. But I feel like in our space, sometimes we like do the complete opposite. You know,
like we want to be the most popular among ourselves, right?
Yeah, like it's a literal cap. Like, all right, for example, No Big Deal's at 350 something, 360 monthly listeners, 60,000.
Right.
If he's only talking to the people that's in here, that he's gonna be at that for 10 years. You know what I mean? Or it's gonna drop off, most likely. It's gonna dwindle. Right. So you have to be going after new people, you know what I mean, bringing new people in, not necessarily collaborating, but like I don't want to say catering, but make good music, bro. If your music is good, people are going to mess with it and not care if it's Christian or not. Andy, for example, that might be like a crazy example, but if you ever been to an Andy show, there's people in there they're not Christians, man. They like, man, he's just getting rap good. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that's a smart way to bring people into the ecosystem without being like overly like pushy with it. Just make good music and do it make sure your morals are intact and you're doing it for God. The message is always some way going back to it, in my opinion. So yeah, that's just how I think about it.
So Jason says, no malicious intent. Just curious, do you regret not getting that verse in 48 hours? What's he talking about? Jason,
for 48 hours.
I ain't doing that. Wait, 48 hours? I do not know.
Do you regret not getting that verse in for 48 hours? Did you miss a verse?
No malicious.
He said no.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
talking about being real with you.
You got to clarify some more, Jason.
Yeah,
48 hours. Because he made the joint. He made the project with Selah, right?
Aha tried to warn us.
Yeah. The joint, the Selah, the C4 and Selah. They talking about that.
Oh, nah. C4 and Selah. Do I regret not getting it? I think.
Oh, you were supposed to have a verse for that?
Yeah, they hit me up and it was like very last minute or something like that. And I think I agreed to. I was like, yeah, I can get it done. I had some like actual life stuff come up, so 48 hours was gonna cut it. You know.
Hold on, I think I was on the joint.
Wait, I was on a Selah joint. I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You was on the joint with Selah.
Yeah. I think I sent Selah. Yeah, this song. Yeah, it's with Q Flow or something like that.
Yeah, with Q Flow, exactly. Yeah, he was on it.
So I guess he doesn't regret that because he was on it.
yeah, he was on it. Because I remember hearing you on that joint because I heard that and I was like, yo, this dude is spitting.
Appreciate that, man.
Jimmy says, what is some advice to new artists?
Advice to new artists, man, bro. Talent stack, man. Talent stack. Please, like, there's so much people, bro, that just rap, and then there's thousands of people that just rap. You know what I mean? It's literally thousands of people that just rap. I have to stand out in some way. I gotta set up my camera. I gotta learn how to edit videos for people. I gotta learn how to make beats. You know what I mean? Something has to stand out. I can make a new type of music. Like, you can't make a new type of music, but find something that's scarce. You know what I mean? Something that's scarce. That's basically what businesses do. They look for where it's a need. But people need plates. I'm finna go make a paper plate company. You know what I mean? Or it's not something. If you understand what I'm saying,
right?
Like, you gotta just give needs to an area, and that's how you build it.
I like your mentality. I like that.
For real. And do you think that has to cater specifically to hip hop, or it can just be anything?
Nah. See, I think the opposite. People are stuck on hip hop so much, and when, like I said, it's so much competition here that it's overwhelming. For example, Ruslan's a YouTuber, bro. He's doing YouTube. If Ruslan kept the same work ethic that he's doing on YouTube and then start posting music consistently and then marketing his somehow integrating his music into his brand on YouTube, Ruslan be like 1 million monthly listeners right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? He literally making more money off YouTube than he's made off music, off his music stuff in like a minute. Based off AdSense. I can literally just see it. You know what I mean? I can 100,000 monthly listeners, and then I can go look at his views. I'm like, oh yeah, this made way more. That's like $300 or something like that for 100,000 streams. I could be tripping, but
now with your kind of vision, do you like 2022? Do you map out your year? Do you say, all right, first quarter I gotta drop this. I have to record these many songs. I have to do this. Or is it like a spontaneous thing? Is it like how you feel at the moment?
Nah, I think spontaneous people had to have the privilege to be spontaneous. You know what I mean? I don't got that. You know what I mean? I don't got that privilege. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
I'm not like that. So I got my year planned out. My year's planned out.
Let's go.
I got half my year done. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
I just gotta get some final videos done and then just upload them mugs and then I'm set and I'm on autopilot.
So you got them ready?
Yeah, I got them ready, man. Like,
so that means we getting a project.
Oh no! Well, see.
See what happened?
Oh, I'm reaching now.
We doing sing. You know what I mean? We dropping the project.
We singling them to the left. We singling them out there.
Yeah, man. The project coming at 100K monthly listeners, and then I'll drop the project.
Ooh, y'all hear that? Y'all gotta run it up then.
Yeah, man. That's the goal, man. I told everybody once we hit 100K, I'll drop a project. Because me personally, I feel like a lot of people drop projects too soon, and then they get underappreciated. You know what I mean? You worked 6 months out of your year plus for the song to not get as much love as you can get. So if I'm gonna put that much time into something, I'm gonna make sure it has an audience that's waiting for it. Now that I told my fan base that, hey, we're dropping this at 100K, they're gonna be more invested when that mug drop because they are the part of the reason that the album's even there. So they're just listening to the work that they sold in as well. So
because that project is going to take time, right? If you do it, you have to take time.
I'm not going to drop a lot of, and there's no shade to anybody, you know what I mean, in our space or just making music in general. A lot of albums today are like just compilation of songs they did. That's it, that year. If I make a project, if I'm making an album, that it's going to be cohesive, it's going to have a theme, it's going to make sense, it's going to be time taking. I'm have choirs, I'm gonna have live instrumentation. It's not gonna be rut. So that's my thought.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
What's your criteria for a good rapper or good music? Because you did mention that some of the people, you know, it's just it's trash or it's just not good, right? Because all of it could be subjective, right? Because what I like might not be what you like, right?
Yeah.
So what would you say is your, I guess, criteria of
you gotta know how to rap,
good music?
Yeah, like basically said, like you gotta know how to rap just in general. Like, and I'm not talking about like a lyrical miracle, like you just over there every entendres like connecting to the one. I'm not talking about that, bro. Like the basic rap, like you can rap on the floor, you know what I mean? But if we're talking about a good song, I feel like it has to have a cohesive meaning or message. I'm not talking about nothing deep. Like you got to be talking about something that's like the same thing. Like people just be like rapping, you know what I mean? Be freestyling, and it's like none is adding up to each other. None is making sense from the last 2 or 4 bars. Or what's another example? Beat selection, a lot, bro. Especially CHH, man. Oh my gosh, bro. Like it'd be like I'll be like 2012, like the
synths.
Old school.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about,
the
bro.
synthesizer beats,
bro. Them mugs, like I be hearing that sometimes. Like I'll go like pop in and Critique Friday, and I'm like, wow, that's really a grown man, bro. Like he just did that.
And you've been very vocal, like you're very vocal on those kind of things, like about the quality, right? You're just like,
because I feel like we being too nice, bro, and then we just let people do stuff, man. And then, I feel like what made me better is when people were like, "Dang, bro, this suck, man." And I'm like, "You right, so work on that." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you
And
ate that, and you
two,
was like, you took that as motivation. Like, let's go. I gotta.
yeah. There's two type of people. Somebody's gonna get mad, or somebody's gonna become better, bro. Like, I don't care about this guy. He got mad. Like, okay, this guy got better. He benefit from it.
Yeah,
And that's so.
That's dope.
That's good. Yeah. Look, Rick said he's like a younger, more popular me.
So who do you connect with in the CHH
Yeah.
space? Who are people that you learn from, right? I know you mentioned Ruslan, right?
Mhm.
But who are some other artists that you like, yo, like this dude is on point and I wanna, or this female's on point and I wanna, you know, I aspire to be like that in the CHH realm.
Yeah. Deal. No big deal. Not just because he's like a big artist or something like that, because there's a lot of big artists. You know what I mean?
Right.
The thing about Deal is how he actually got to his position. I respect it so much. It was not somebody that was friends with somebody or just like got a song that blew up, posted it on Rapzilla or something like that. No shots to them or anything.
Right.
But this man was interning for Derek Minor for like years. You know what I mean?
Wow.
On a tour bus, being a merch handler, watching the table, on mopping floors, sweeping the studio, keeping it clean, doing things like that for years. Like I said, you being a rapper is not getting you into the door. You know what I mean? And that's a prime example. Deal is a literal prime example. He tour buses with Lecrae, just being there to handle merch and stuff, and never mention music. So now he's doing that for years, and then all this, he's making music on the side, posting it, and then his homie shows his music to them. It's like, hey, this is you. And then they have so much respect for him because he's been there the whole time and never mentioned music. He's just there.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I'm here to provide this tax. I'm here to do this thing. Because that happens all the time. You know, like, for example, like say like somebody shoots a video for you, but like, hey, I actually rap at the same time. Like, here, check me out. Or you ask them, hey, can you mix this? They be like, actually, man, boom, here's my beats. Can you buy these beats? Something like that's not how you build relationships. You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta be genuine and actually like provide the service and just be a good person. And I just respect how he got to that position. And
that shows a lot of servitude and patience, right? Because I'm sure
like for like a decade.
I'm sure that he knew like, yo, I could rap, but
yeah,
I'm gonna take the seat and just be patient and wait my turn, pretty much.
Yeah, man. That's basically what he did. And I have like I said, it's I've learned from that a lot, and that's what I've been doing. You know what I mean? I've been like helping out artists that like, wow, I can't believe I even in this room with these people this soon. And I'm not like, hey man, you trying to do a song? Actually, I haven't hit anybody yet for a song. Anybody.
No?
I've not asked anybody for a feature yet.
So they come to you.
Anybody, I let it, hey, BATTZ, you want to do a song? Yeah, man, let's do a song. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's the way that I'd rather do it. So and another person that I look up to or respect, you know, dang, I know like Ruslan, you know, you already said Ruslan. Like my dad, but
what up, pops?
yeah. Dang, I still can't think of one off top right now. That's kind of messed up.
Mason got a question. He's like, what up and coming artists you believe we need to be watching for, or is maybe being slept on?
Yeah, I got one right off top. Aaron Dews, if you guys are not familiar.
Oh, we gotta check that out.
Y'all gotta check that out. We got two
Aaron Dews, like Dews.
Yeah, Dews. Aaron Dews. That man produces all his stuff. He's actually in Nashville with me.
Oh yeah.
He's like way back in like the King's Dreams Day, did a song with like John Keefe and Ruslan, them guys. He's been around the circle a little bit, took a little hiatus. I think he's the most talented artist in the space.
I see Lost and Found knows about him.
Yeah, he's the most talented artist, and I stand by that.
Yeah. All right, we got to check out Aaron Dews then.
Yeah, man, you got to check him out, man.
Yeah, you know, and in this space, everybody's always looking for new music, right? Everybody's always looking for that new artist.
Aaron Dews is not RMG. Nah.
They're saying he's not RMG.
Nah.
Right. Gotta check it out.
All right,
that's what's up. Yo, you've been slow grinding though. I like your approach to it because You had mentioned you go on and you rap on what is it, Omega?
Oh, you saw it? Yeah, bro. Bro. It's like, bro, you got to break out of your comfort zone, and bro, every person adds up. So you might think like 10 people like it's nothing. Like I got 10 monthly listeners now. If you do that like a long time, bro, you're gonna develop people, and those people hop in my lives. We getting like 60 to 70 people in the live now. When we're going live now, and those a lot of people like, hey, I remember you from Amigo, or I remember you from here.
Amigo, that's what it is.
I'll go rap at the mall or something with my camera out. You know what I mean? Looking goofy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But still,
you're slowly building. Like you, that's
slowly
your
building,
aim.
Man. Yeah. If I can't do that, then I'm not made for this. You know what I mean? In my opinion, if an artist can't do that, and there's a lot of people like people I used to like go to school with, and they couldn't even do those stuff, and I was like, yeah. He ain't gonna make it. And I'm just being real. Yeah, he ain't getting it.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's dope though. I like your approach because you know what I'm saying, like you said, you have it planned out. You know how to, you're gonna slow grind it to build that base. So that's dope.
Now all the stuff that you learn, right? From recording, shooting videos, making beats. Were you self-taught or did you go to school for this? Like what did you go on YouTube and like how did you learn this stuff?
Yeah, actually I was blessed in high school. Actually, this is crazy because I went to the biggest school in like Nashville, like just like size wise, and had like every kid from every district. So I had the lower income neighborhoods, the middle, everybody was in there, and it was like the worst school in the district, like behavior wise, like gang violence wise, and all that. So they developed a system called the academy system in Nashville, and you had a pathway where you can pick. You could pick like digital audio. Audio production, nursing, lawyers, like being a vet and all that. It's like a lot of things you could have chose, and that's 3 years of your high school. You got a dedicated class to that. So I had a dedicated class to audio production for 3 years, and the first 2 years, I ain't gonna lie, I was not paying attention. I didn't know anything. I think my senior year, I still didn't learn nothing, but I was serious about. I mean, I learned. Mr. O, I'm sorry, I didn't mean like say I didn't learn nothing, but
I do apologize.
I wasn't paying attention as much. I wasn't that serious. Yeah, I had to apologize because he was very helpful.
Where's it, Mr. O?
These headphones, these headphones are from him. He actually gave me these headphones. He gave me that. Then you can't see. I try to turn my computer like my camera is the computer, but nah, I have a noise canceling like sheet and everything. He donated it. I don't want to say donated. He gave it to me. Yeah, just like showing love. So I appreciate that. But now I got my Logic certification from there. Really doesn't help me with anything. I actually learned more when I got it out of school.
So you like a model student from that academy then? Because they probably like,
look at them now.
Probably. Yeah, man. And then with the camera stuff, bro, YouTube, man. How do you everything mixing, the production, all that is YouTube, man. I taught myself that.
Shouts out to YouTube University.
Yeah, YouTube University is like you can, bro. Any artist that asks me how to do something, sometimes I'm like, bro, why you ask me that? Yeah, I just like, bro, I didn't ask. I'm like, I typed this in my computer, it's popped up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like how YouTube, yeah, bro. Like I was shooting like all my videos off my phone for like my first like few songs. It was like off my phone. And you couldn't tell the difference, bro, because like these phones nowadays, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have all you need. If you got a phone, you set. There's people making millions of dollars off their phone on YouTube and stuff. So
yeah, because video time now, I FaceTime and now you could do portrait mode on FaceTime.
Yeah.
I ain't know that. I'm like, yo, what's that little thing? And then you can be portrait mode on FaceTime.
Wow.
And that's what people are doing now. They're recording themselves live on IG with portrait mode. And it looks, it has that blurry effect. And it looks
I'm mad old school. I ain't even know that, yo.
He still got a flip phone, son.
Dang.
I can't even FaceTime, yo. I'm still chirping.
Dang.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Jimmy said, who's your top 5 though?
Top 5 in the space or like
in the space? I guess in the space. I don't know. He ain't clarify.
All right.
Top five, man.
Top five all together? Okay.
All right, man. We got Nas, man. We got Jay-Z.
Okay.
All right. So this is controversial one, but I wholeheartedly believe this. Common. People sleep on Common.
Yo, these dudes was clowning me because I like Common, yo.
Bro, Common's cold, bro. Y'all tripping, man. Common's cold.
Switch was one of them, yo.
Man, nah, Common's cold. Lupe,
Wow,
man.
Lupe. Okay.
Lupe, wow.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
a good one.
And then I put Kendrick up there too, top 5. And then,
okay.
So yeah, that's it. I would put Cole up there, but Cole's just like I don't think he's there yet.
Honorable mention.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, he got Nas at number 1 though.
Well, how did you come into the faith? How did you?
Yes.
Right, you're a young buck, right?
Yeah.
Like that's not common, right? Or maybe it is, but it's not
really.
It's not like you go to high school, right? And
Mm-hmm.
your friends are talking about Jesus, right? Or
Yeah, not
you
at
go to
all.
college and they talking about Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was the influence behind that? What was that turning point for you?
I ain't gonna lie, I started bad, and let me explain. When I was younger, like I was raised in like a somewhat Christian household. Like we pray before I go to sleep. I say, "Love you, Jesus, thank you" when I get up in the mornings, things like that. But I started getting like obsessed over like the conspiracy theories type stuff, bro. It was like bad. It was very bad. Like I was up all night studying it, bro. Like Bohemian, bro. I know like all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyways, I feel like God, when I was younger, was calling me to be like a martyr, like to basically like expose all this stuff. And then it sounds stupid and weird, but basically that's how I first like started being serious about it. And then like I kind of chilled out on that, like as I got older and like mature on it, you know, like that. And then like really just like things happened in my life, you know, just like brought me even closer. Seeing how my mom shouldn't even be walking today, you know, and the fact that she's walking, it's just like a bunch of things like that that's happened. And then I'm like, man, yeah, God is real. And plus, man, like it was never a doubt in my mind, even when I was younger. Like my mom didn't even pressure me to be a Christian, bro. I just knew that God was there, and I studied those stuff without being told to. You know what I mean? Like I read the Quran. You know, I studied Buddhism, like all these other religions, and Christianity makes way more sense at all of them. So it's basically how I did it.
Oh, that's awesome. How do you deal with the conspiracies now, right? Because everywhere is conspiracies, right?
Yeah,
like
man.
This is stuff that you already knew about back then, and then now everybody's put on Bohemian Grove, and
yeah, man.
You know, this was set up, and Jimmy's good at that stuff. He knows.
Yeah, Jimmy
he knows more than we do. But
yeah,
that's a conspiracy theorist.
How you got woke?
Right.
Nah, I think I just got to a point where like there was so much stuff contradicting. Like it's like somebody make a video and then somebody make a video that's like contradicting a video, and then somebody make like it was like, man, hold up, somebody lying. You know what I mean? Somebody lying, somebody tripping. So then you gotta do your own research, like even go deeper, and then it's like all that. But yeah, I chill. I'm like, what do I want to focus on? I can know this stuff, but I don't have to be hyper focused on it. You know what I mean? That was the problem. I knew it, and I was like, I had to tell everybody. I had it. That was my life circled around.
Right.
And then like it caused fear, if I'm being real. It caused like I was scared about stuff. Like I didn't want to be a rapper. Like I was like, I do not want to do this. Like I'll have to do these things to get to this position. And now, and I still believe that some people do that, you know what I mean? But from what I've seen, and I met some big guys, you know what I mean? Like I met some big guys, and those guys are not doing that. Like they chilling at home. I'm with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, that's basically how I look at it now.
Right. And that's how I kind of like felt about conspiracy theories. And I don't think that they're all wrong, right?
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of truth out there, but it's just the fear mongering behind it. Like, oh no, this is gonna happen. And it's like, at the end of the day, we got Christ, right? Like, and so whether this happens or that happens, or it's true or it's not true, we have our peace and our safety in Christ. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that kind of, I felt the same way, you know what I'm saying? Because you can go down that rabbit hole on the internet and you'll be scared. You know what I'm saying? I remember there was a time I was like afraid that Russia was gonna like blow up USA. And I'm like, they're gonna nuke us, and we gotta move the Canada and forget about everything else. And like I was bugging, you know what I'm saying?
Red Dawn.
Yeah. And then I was like, nah, man, this is this is taking over my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
trying to make wild decisions without consulting the Lord or without seeking God about it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
So that kind of changed me too. But that's dope, man. What I learned about you so far, you're a student. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Appreciate
In
that,
all
man.
areas, like
For
everything
real.
he touches.
I try
which
to
is
be,
dope.
man. I try to be. I got a long way to go in a lot of areas, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Look at Jimmy. Jimmy said, "What's the
Jimmy,
one
that's a
spot we
great
gotta
question.
pull up to?" Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great question because I've been to Nashville. So what's a spot that we could pull up?
We gotta pull up to when we in Nashville.
Yeah, see, like everybody that comes to Nashville asks me that and don't realize I be sitting in the house making music or playing the game. But
He said,
some spots I know.
he said, "Come to the crib and play games."
Yeah, man. Nah, when dang, bro, I'm trying to think. Downtown is just like a area that I feel like if you come to Nashville, you have to experience this like that just whole experience of how downtown is set up. It's amazing. It's got a lot of cool spots. Like you got to go to a hot chicken spot if you can come to Nashville. You got to.
Right. They known for that, right? Like
Yeah,
the
that's
hot
like that's
wings
the
and
thing.
stuff.
You got to
Yeah.
come. Like don't go to Hattie B's. That's the gentrified one. Don't do that. I go to like Princess. They got like the best one in my opinion.
So you got to get them wings. Like them wings are what? Like
Nah, you
like,
gotta get the whole bird, bro. You gotta get like
the whole thing.
you gotta get the whole thing, man. That's what you gotta. If you
What
want to
kind
do
of
it,
hot sauce they got though? Like is this
they
hot,
got
hot?
different level. They got different levels. So like you gonna get what you. They got like it's not hot at all, and then you tripping if you like. That's the whole point. You know what I mean? You gotta get at least like medium or hot. Hot be I ain't gonna lie, hot is hot though. You know what I'm saying?
hot.
Hot's hot. You know what I mean? So
I be having you on fire.
My daughter love all that spicy stuff, so she gonna have to. She did that Buffalo Wild Wing challenge where you got to eat wings under 10 minutes. I'm sure that stuff is hotter than that.
Nah, yeah, they got some crazy stuff. I ain't doing that. she crazy. That's different.
Yeah, man.
This dude talking about he got Nashville hot chicken out in Cali. No, yeah,
Man, I'm a wheat. I know it's wheat.
Bro, that's like pizza and like
right.
that's not
Pineapple
from New York.
pizza.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, y'all pizza is amazing. I tried it and it's amazing.
All right,
That
y'all.
dude tripping, yo, BATTZ, we appreciate
for
you.
real,
Appreciate you
man.
having me on.
We really appreciate your time and where can people that don't know you, right? I mean, they should know you, but people that don't know you, where can they find you? Plug them into where they can listen to more of your music and everything.
Yes, sir. You can find me at BATTZ on almost every platform: YouTube, Twitter, on Spotify, Apple Music, and on Twitch. We're starting a weekly stream every Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I appreciate. If that's not conflicting with anybody else's stuff, I appreciate y'all hopping there. So I appreciate
that's
that.
Dope.
For real.
Yo, check out he got a Christmas. He on a Christmas joint too.
Oh yeah. We just dropped that with Caleb, man. I produced that track. I produced that mug too. You know what I'm saying?
You did?
Yeah, I produced
it.
So
right.
You was on Rockstar JT's new song too, right?
Yeah, that was done quick too. Like he sent me, he said, "Hey, I need this done like tonight or something." Like, okay,
nice.
I was free that night, so I got you on that. So yeah.
Oh, that's dope. But yeah, right in time for the holidays. That's what's up, though.
Sir. And we got an upcoming release on December 31st. Haven't really announced it yet, so it's probably the first time I'm saying it. It's gonna be New Year's. It's gonna be called 2022. So on the 31st. So I appreciate that. If y'all check that out when that drop.
Let's go.
Definitely.
All right, y'all. With that being said, we got the word of the day. Word of the day today will be Colossians 3:5-10. It says, "Put to death, therefore, what is earthly in you: sexual immorality, impurity, passions, evil desires, and covetousness, which is idolatry. On account of these, the wrath of God is coming. In these you too once walked when you were living in them, but now you must put them all away: anger, wrath, malice, slander, and obscene talk from your mouth. Do not lie to one another, seeing that you have put off the old self with its practice, and that you have put on new." That's a tough verse right there, man. But he he's being specific about what brings the wrath of God, and he labels these kind of things, and he ensures and says, "Yo, y'all got to put this to death.
Yeah,
This is the reason why the wrath of God is coming." So let's all be prepared and
most definitely
be fruitful.
Get it right.
Facts. Yeah, so we appreciate everybody that's joining us today. Thank you to BATTZ for coming on. And if you want to learn more about him, make sure you check the description, the link in the description. It'll take to everywhere that he's available. If you want to support the podcast, you can do so by joining the YouTube membership, or you could just head to that'snotchristian.com and get yourself some merch. And we'll see you Wednesday. Do we have anybody on Wednesday?
No, it's just us.
Okay, so it's just us. So make sure you come back 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Take it easy. Peace. BATTZ, stay on.
Peace.
Amen. Peace.
See, Jimmy does this all the time now. I gotta go.
You don't even know how to cut it off, yo?
Yeah, hold on.
This guy, yo. This dude don't know how to end the show, yo.
Yo, look, it's ending. All right, it's ending.
Appreciate it, Jason.